Na-na-na. Do I need to do any? I've already gotten all the legendary weapons here. I'm pretty sure we have every,
Go.
every whatchamacallit from Weetera. We have every Spectrobe that's available. So I think all that's left to do is we want to go to Doldogo and find this crab that I missed. And then after that, go to Menahot. Okay, let me install that expansion cube that Radice gave us. What does this do? Install away, Gina. Is this the password thing? I have never heard of the Dark Cloud series, no. And all done. Look, Rollin. We have more rooms in our incubator now, and we can select a new type of room, too. Oh, that's right, there are room types. Well, that's nice. Cool, let's keep collecting Spectrobes till we fill the whole thing up. What if Pokemon Insurgents became canon? That'll never happen. Nintendo would never do something like that. Oh, another cutscene? Okay, Gina, you ready? Not quite. I just remembered something important Kamtoga asked me to do. He asked me to try contacting that explorer, Neil. Let me try those transmission coordinates he gave me.
What?
What? Something wrong?
Picking up some weird transmission. I think it's a voice, but I can't really tell.
That is weird. Turn it up, let me hear it.
Listen.
Help! Help!
Huh?
Somebody! Please!
Can you ID him?
No, wish I could. But whoever it is doesn't sound like they're faking.
That's for sure.
I totally forgot about that voice acting. Whoa, did you hear that? I bet it's a crawl attack. Or maybe a ghost! Definitely a ghost. Cut it out. What, Gina the Fearless is scared of ghosts? Ah, Rollin, I said cut it out. Haha! Teasing you is fun because you get worked up. It's a bit of a dick move. Anyway, let's hurry and get over to Menahot. Alright. We're gonna switch back to Gina now, as we always do whenever we move on to a new planet. Do. Let's go, Gina. To Menahot. Was Menahot the one that's closest to the, I guess it's the closest one to the sun. Menahot. Did I really need the coordinates for Menahot? I feel like I should have just seen it when I flew by. Look at this giant rock. Is there no water on this planet? Do they have separate levels or do they level together? Gina and Rollin? Gina and Rollin share a level. It's very unlikely that I'll ever play a Yu-Gi-Oh game on the channel because I imagine Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those kinds where it's just a bunch of people who backseat try hard and get mad when you don't play the card game perfectly, which I definitely don't play it perfectly, even though I understand it.
Whoa, this is my new favorite crater.
Lovely. But there's no time to play in it if that's what you had in mind. That Neil guy's out there somewhere. Rollin, focus, all right?
Yeah, I know. But you gotta promise we can come back here, okay?
Yeah, it's my new favorite crater. I gotta be able to go back there. I forgot to go to Doldogo. We're going back to Doldogo. I really like Menahot. Like, look at how sick this place looks with all the stones and everything. It's a cool planet. Heard there's going to be a new Digimon movie similar in style to Digimon Adventure Tree, but this is one is going to focus on Adventure 2. That'd be interesting. All right, we got to go to Doldogo. Nimble Rat, welcome to stream. Yeah, apparently people are saying Sword and Shield is being leaked right now, but, you know, it'd be that way. To Doldogo! If I ever did play a Yu-Gi-Oh game on the channel, it would probably be like one of the DS ones, like Spirit Caller or 5Ds over the over the Nexus, stuff like that. Those would be the only ones I would even consider playing. Does anyone know a specific area where this Spectrobe is more likely to spawn at? Also, we're gonna have to change up our, we're gonna have to change our setup of what Spectrobes we have on us, because we need to make sure we can, get all of the weapons we run into in Menahot. I'm pretty sure the company, which is Genius Sonority, I believe, that made the Ore games, aka Coliseum and XD, I'm pretty sure they no longer exist. I think their company stopped existing.
Go. Go.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, as someone who absolutely loves Digimon, Digimon is a very, like, kid-focused show.
Go.
What are you doing all the way over there? And so I don't really care for the shows anymore.
Go.
Like, I don't think they should stop making movies or shows in general of Digimon or whatever. Why? What is wrong with this thing getting stuck? But, I really don't care about what they're doing with the movies or the anime anymore, and I don't care what their future plans are for it. The only thing I care about are what they're planning to do with the Digimon games. It's really the only Digimon information I care about at this point in my life. Digimon Frontier is amazing. I love Digimon Frontier. I also love the noise of Ukabi just moving and existing. Why are there so many evolved minerals?
Go.
Hope Digimon Survive won't be like Devil Survivor, where your actions could get allies permakilled. I'm pretty sure they said that is exactly what it is. Pretty sure they said it will exactly be that.
Go.
Alright, so we just have to keep finding fossils until one of them says Mystery Pod. Which Digimon had the best plot, in your opinion? Which season of Digimon had the best plot? I mean, like, I like Digimon. And I like the anime, specifically the first 4 seasons. The first 4 seasons are good, but I don't think any of them are, like, overly great. I would never rank them, like, very... If we were talking about, like, anime in general, I would never rank them very high, personally. They're, like, all fine, at best. Or they're all good, at best. I suppose I should say it like that. That's not a mystery pod. Because saying fine means that they're just, like, passable. They're good, but they're definitely not great. If I had to pick which one I think had the best, like, plot line overall, it was probably Season 4. I really, really enjoyed the plot line of Season 4, but I mean, all of the first 4 are good.
Go.
In my opinion, the best Digivolution line is Doraemon's, because he's my favorite Digimon. Yeah, we've already talked about how Marcus is awful enough today. Let's not bring it back up again. I don't even know. I know my favorite anime is Naruto, but I don't even know what my second or third place are, to be honest. I'd have to really think about it. Seven Deadly Sins is almost done. Depending on how Seven Deadly Sins wraps up the end of its manga, that might be my second. I think Seven Deadly Sins is definitely in my top 5 at worst. I'm just gonna keep going to where the water is and hope a fossil shows up that is the crab. Because I know it's water. Nope, that's Sabo again.
Go.
Are you sure that the crab is on Doldogo and it's not like on... Well, no, if it's a water attribute, I don't really know where else it could be, to be honest. Because, like, if it's not on Doldogo, Witera, or Kogo area, I'd be pretty surprised if it was on, Slayso... I think the sixth planet is called Bahamut, or, Menahot.
Go. 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 Go.
When someone says they're talking about anime, it's just understood that you're also, like, anime and manga are the same thing, basically, just presented in a different medium. They're the exact same stories, because most anime is just adapted from the manga. About how difficult is Hacker's Memory on hard difficulty, would you say? You need to know what you're doing, and you need to be prepared to get 200 Abby, otherwise it's going to be pretty rough, is what I would say. But it's not like so difficult that you don't want to play. It would make you not want to play the game, I think. Unless you run into one or two really annoying bosses. I'm aware that they, like, did bad CGI with Berserk or whatever you're talking about. Like, obviously there is a difference in, like, the way it was presented. That's what I'm saying. But when someone says, like, my favorite, like, when I say my favorite anime is Naruto, and then someone's like, your favorite anime is Naruto? What about all the filler? And I'm like, well, I didn't watch the filler. I read the manga, and then I watched a good deal of the anime. I'm talking about Naruto as a whole from, like, its roots of what is canon. I'm not talking about every single aspect of Naruto, like all of the awful filler episodes. It's the same thing whenever someone says, like, I really liked Berserk, which I personally have never seen, but I've heard it's good except for its anime adaptation. But when someone says, like, I like Berserk, you're like, oh, you like all that bad CGI? It's like, no, I'm talking about the manga. Obviously. The crab spawns in the Thunder Crag? Oh, well, would you look at where I am?
Go.
Reveal yourself to me, crab.
Go.
I need to see you because I do not remember what you look like at all.
Go.
Do you recommend that I try Digimon? I've never played it before. If you like turn-based RPGs, then I would highly recommend the Cyber Sleuth series. They've got a problem with, like, very tedious dialogue, but other than that, they're very, very fun. And then if you play the Cyber Sleuth games and you're like, hey, I like the feel of Digimon as a series and I enjoy, the designs and all that, then try out some of the non-turn-based ones, specifically Digimon World Next Order. But I would absolutely always recommend, unless the person told me, like, I really don't, there it is, we got it. Unless someone told me, like, I really hate turn-based RPGs or monster collectors, then I would always recommend someone try Digimon. You don't need a PS4 for the Cyber Sleuth games anymore. You need a PS4 to get Next Order, but you don't need a PS4 for the Cyber Sleuth games because they've been released on PC and Switch as of about a week and a half ago. Would you play Digimon World? I will one day, yes. I played Digimon World 3 and 4. Replaying 4 was a mistake. 3 had a lot of flaws, but overall was fine as a game. Although there were many people who got angry at me in the comments for not praising it because they played it when they were 6 years old. But, I plan on playing Digimon World 1 and 2 at some point as well. Now, if I ever want to experience Berserk, I'll definitely just read the manga. And I probably will read Berserk's manga at some point, because I hear it's pretty good. I have a lot of other anime and manga that I'm more interested in doing first, though. I do have 71 rice balls. It's insane. You play the Digimon Savers, another mission game? I've never heard of that before, but I am open to playing any Digimon game. Is that the name of the Season 5 based Digimon game that was on the PlayStation 2. Because I am gonna play that. I played that when I was younger, and as much as I hate the Season 5 cast, I enjoyed playing that game. Although it was a little ridiculous with the way it worked. Oh, dude, I also played the Teen Titans video game. Except I don't think I had it on PlayStation 2. I think I had it on GameCube. But I remember that Teen Titans game. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to play that on the channel at some point, too. That'd be a good short, like, throwback series to do back to when I was a child. But anyways, yeah, if you, highly recommend trying to get into Digimon, and you get 2 full games with all pre-ordered DLC and all that included in it if you buy the Digimon Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. So you get 2 games for the price of 1, and it's got all the pre-order DLC and everything included with it, even if you didn't pre-order. We in this, boys. Bow, 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 bow. Probably should have dropped by to say hi to Greta and whatnot, but you know. Nah. I'm a rude friend. Is that emote the symbol on the left side of Gaara's forehead? Is that what that emote is? Alright, let's get this crab. I do not remember this crab. I want to know. The Digivolutions in the Data Squad game were ridiculous. They made no sense and were very weird. But it was a pretty fun Digimon game overall, regardless. I can't believe I forgot about it. What is this crab? It is very unlikely that I will ever play Persona 1 and 2, but I'm definitely going to play Persona 3 at some point. I won't say all... No! 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 We've been bamboozled, chat! We've been absolutely bamboozled! I forgot that this could happen! No, not that. I want to A-rank this so I get an orange boy out of it. I mean, I'm mad right now, but as long as I'm here, like, I ain't gonna pass up on an orange crystal. That's madness. I think I hear a plane outside of my window right now. Or a helicopter. Surprisingly loud. It must be flying pretty low. It's gotta be a helicopter then. I don't know if that's coming through my mic, but I doubt it. Am I really about to go back to the Thunder Crag to try and find the Zuwa pod? We got absolutely played. Right now I'm watching your Persona 4 playlist. Yo, sick! I just uploaded the last video of that like a day or 2 ago. It's finally done at like 248 parts. It was very fun. Persona 4 definitely became more enjoyable the later on I got with it. Early game, it ticked me off from time to time with its level scaling, but after playing like 40 hours and learning how much grinding had to be done, it got a lot more fun. It was a really good game. Great characters, really good story. Fun gameplay. And a slightly unfortunate amount of backtracking to level grind to fix the level scaling, but you know, it happens. I cannot wait for Persona 5 The Royal. I am so ready to play The Royal. I should have stopped at the save point, because I think there's a save point right outside of the Tree of Life, and gone to the excavate thing there to make certain that the mystery pod was the Zuwa pod. But I was so sure that it was the Zuwa pod, and I was just going to go and excavate it, awaken it, and then fly back to Menahot. That poor guy who was slowly dying or whatever is... There's no telling how much death he's going through right now. That's a Zen pod. And another evolved mineral. Actually never ends. Yeah, the Data Squad game has the Galaxy Evolution. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I played that game before. In fact, I'm probably on my shelf over here where all my old PS2 game cases sit. I probably still have the case and maybe even the disc port for PS2. But I will definitely play it at some point on the channel. It's not the best Digimon game ever, but it's one of the better ones, I feel like. It's pretty fun.
Go.
Alright, apparently chat wants me to
Go.
saying Zuwa can spawn around the Tree of Life itself.
Go.
So we should try and get a fossil to spawn around here.
Go.
Zuwa? No, that's a spy pod.
Go.